Hello everyone, Storm11 here. Today we'll be starting our live stream here this evening. What we got going on, we do have some severe weather going across parts of Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Missouri, along with a severe thunderstorm watch extending from Texas all the way up into Missouri. We also got Winter Storm Aubery to talk about. I got a forecast on that. And that's going to be pretty much it. We'll also look into models. Cannot forget about that. I am back from my vacation. So how's everyone's day doing? So I got my phone here. So let's go ahead and begin what we got going on right now. So let's pause this real quick. Whoops. So we got a line of strong to severe thunderstorms going on in this area. These storms here, you know what? That's not a good color. Let's use a different color. Let's use magenta. So these storms right here are severe. This one here is what I'm watching closely. It's actually got some nice rotation. It's also severe warn, moving in pretty much that direction or northeast here. That's what we're going to keep an eye on there. Let's see here. I want to look at my phone real quick. I do have a radar scope on my phone, but not on my PC. So we got 3 severe storms. The first one's down here, and that's the one I'm keeping an eye on. We got another one right up here, and there's one off the screen. It's up in Missouri here. So let's make this here look a little bit bigger. So we'll check out all 3 of those areas. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see which one's severe here. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be this one of those there. So that's severe at this time. Now the main threats today are going to be large hail, damaging wind. We may able to see a tornado today. We will see about that. It's a very strong cold front coming in. If you all haven't heard about Denver, Colorado, I think it was a couple days ago or yesterday when the cold front come through. There were just 8 degrees the other day. Now it is below freezing and snowing. And that's something else there. Hello, Agent 4. Welcome to the stream. Will there be snow in Texas? Not with this system, but I'll give you this. It'll be chilly down there. We're probably talking about maybe 60s or 70s down in Texas. I know where you live. But pretty much everyone is going to get this pretty good chill here. This will lose moisture as this pushes eastward, but the cold air is still going to continue on. We'll have winds gusting up to probably 30 to 40 miles per hour with this cold front, and it can potentially drop 20 degrees in an hour. So, very strong cold front to deal with. So let's go ahead and look into my forecast map here that I've just made here. So your ledge is going to be over here. I do not have the 36 plus inches, but the best chance for that will be somewhere in that red there. So we'll start off with this color here on the outside here. That's a dusting to 1 inch of snow. Then the second layer is 1 to 3 inches, 3 to 5 inches there, 5 to 8 here, 8 to 12, 12 to 24, and 24 to 36 inches of snow. I have pretty good confidence on this forecast here. Probably exception for this area over here and down here. Let's go ahead and look into some models here. I'll show you all the SPC in a moment. But So here's what the GFS suggestion is. I've been looking at models. I haven't looked in a while, but this is what it currently looks right now back at 12Z. That's around this morning. Here you got snow going on from Denver, Colorado, up into North Dakota, into Canada. That really starts to deepen. You got severe weather going on across parts of Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. That cold front does continue to push eastward to the eastern United States, and this low pressure system dies itself out for the most part, but it does say it's a trough, though. Let's look into its snowfall totals here. The amount of snowfall, seems like these numbers are starting to go down a little bit. You're maybe talking about up to 32 inches of snow for some places there. But we can look on to other models. We can look into the old GFS here. But you know what, it actually does not have it. I guess they took it off. Let's look into the CMC here. See what it's predicting with snowfall amounts. You know what? It's not that bad. The CMC, I think, is going to have a good handle on this system like the others do. The GFS CMC, and we'll see what the Euro shows here, but strong rain and thunder here. Your low pressure is currently over Iowa here. That will shoot north there while the cold front just blasting eastward here. And there's your severe weather across parts of the south. Here's your snow here. And like I said, that cold front does lose this moisture, but it does not lose its cold air, that's for sure. It's going to be very chilly. But here's its snowfall amounts for the next 3 days here. Let's go into North Dakota here. You can see probably anywhere from 2 to 3 feet of snow at best here. That's pretty similar to my forecast. Same thing for the National Weather Service's forecast here. We're all pretty much predicting highest amounts 2 to 3 feet. There is possibility of 3 feet plus. There is a chance for that there up in North Dakota and nearby Winnipeg there in Canada. You can see here it's even showing snow as far as nearby Amarillo, but it's not going to able to get on the ground, but you'll see your first snowflakes. And I do think there's a chance for that to happen there. Seems like everyone left, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and move on to the Storm Prediction Center's outlook here. We got slight risk going on across parts of Texas, all the way up into Missouri. The tornado threat is there. We got 5%. We got winds, even hail here. Not very large hail at all, but the chance is there. You can see that severe weather does diminish tomorrow and into day 3. Very low chances, same thing for day 4 through 8. Potentially too low for all days except for day 8. But we can look into a little further out. But let's see how the storms are doing. I want to look on my phone real quick. See if we got any tornado warnings issued for that storm. No, we do not. We do have looks like it's starting to bow out a little bit. Let's go. We're probably got to zoom in on this one. Things like the severe thunderstorm warning for this cell here has expired. But this storm here is starting to bow out, you can see there. So the image of winds is probably going to be the primary threat with this at this point. But it does have a little bit of rotation with it on the back side of it. But seems like the rotation is starting to diminish a little bit. It is dying down. I think it's going to become a wind prominent storm. But we'll go and move into that cell. Here's a good view of it. You can see it's starting to bow out a little bit there. Let's make this pin a little bit smaller. Its rotation's in here, which that's probably a little surface low developing there, I imagine. That's what storms do that sometimes. Usually you have increase with lightning and wind with that, if that is occurring, which I do believe so. Then we do have a little pressure here. And those winds are going to be firing this way. That's what typically happens. It's right now over nearby Hartshorn. Hopefully I said it correctly. But we do have a severe thunderstorm warning with that storm. It does go in effect for Haskell, Lamberton, Pittsburgh, and Bushmontatada counties with that. We do have 2 severe thunderstorms warnings up in Missouri. First one only goes for Bates County, and the others go for St. Clair County and Vernon County. I'm pretty sure those are counties and not cities. I could be wrong. Yep, Bates County. So right now it's not that active than it was earlier, and you can see the rotation is pretty much off radar on radar scope. I will still continue to track this here, but since the severe weather's dying off, let's have some fun by looking at models a little bit far out. So alright, let's look into the GFS model here. I know there's something interesting coming up. The ATC model run's coming out, but I think we're going to look at 12Z first, but it could be far enough out to where we can see some changes. Here's a little pressure developing here. That's a decent cold front, maybe even potential nor'easter there, but we're probably going to call that as a potential tropical system at this time. Anyways, about the tropics, let's take a look at that. And I know they got some areas highlighted for the tropics. Let's go to the 5-day period look, and there was 3 areas here. They're all gone, but now's a very low percent chance. Alright, we'll just ignore that then. Let's go back to GFS model here. Let's go back to 12Z. So let's continue on here. We got low pressure going by there. Yeah, it's still pretty much the same thing, so at least at this point. Yeah, you can see later on in the run, oh boy, that's a nasty low pressure coming in. And that looks to bring a very nice trough, and that's also a lot of tropical moisture coming in here. All this moisture coming in. That's a flash flooding threat right there. But that's so far out, we're not going to say what could happen, but you know what I mean. Let's see here. Let's see what the snowfall totals are showing. Even snow in New Mexico, highly doubt it. Highly doubt it, but it'll happen probably later in the year if this pattern does continue. Let's see here. Only gone for 14 minutes here. We had 5 people earlier, but they're all gone. That's pretty unfortunate. Especially when they just missed my snowfall forecast. But here's my snowfall forecast again here. I predicted 24 to 36 inches of snow for parts of North Dakota here. You can see Park River, Michigan, Minto. I'm not gonna try the other cities to pronounce, so I'm not gonna try. But yeah, since there's no one watching at this time, so I'm probably gonna end it here. So hopefully you guys have joined this live stream. If you're watching this video, if you got any questions, you can put in the comment section down below. If you all do like my channel, hit that subscribe button. If and you can hit that bell notification if you miss an upload. If you really did like this video, hit that like button. I will have a winter forecast probably coming out sometime this weekend or tomorrow. It's not going to be during next week because when I go back to school. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.